Hi, Bob here.
Hi, I'm Andreas.
I'm Vincent.
And today we're going to talk about, we like to do this every year, just kind of the movies that are coming out for the year. I usually like to do it a little earlier. We missed a week. That's okay. We're going to start with January 9th. And we're just going to kind of talk about, what we know about. And we're going to run through the list on IMDb. And we'll just mention anything that sticks out to us. If we don't know, we won't talk about it. If we do, we will. So first off, you got Taken 3. I've talked about this movie already. I don't understand why. I haven't even watched Taken 2. The previews were so bad. I thought this movie was going to be about his dog getting kidnapped, and he's like it was going to be sold on the black market or something, and he's like going around to different pounds. It's my dog in here. It's my dog in here. And he's like, play dead, play dead. And none of the dogs listen, so he leaves. But you know what it's actually about.
Yeah, it's an unnecessary sequel from an unnecessary sequel. I thought the first Taken was really good. It didn't need a sequel.
Yeah, it was a good movie. Why'd they have to ruin it with more sequels?
And the second one didn't need a sequel. They should have stopped after the first one. This third one, if you've seen the trailer, if not, it's not a spoiler. It's in the trailer. He's basically framed for his wife's murder, and now he's on the run. They're trying to find him.
So who's Taken?
His wife's life.
Wait, is that his wife? Is that his name? Taken? Is that why the movies are called Taken? I thought it was because.
Yeah, and this one, they don't take anything.
Okay, they try to take his freedom.
There you go.
They can take my wife, but they will never take my freedom.
Is that how Liam Neeson talks?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's this new movie he's in called Taken 4, Braveheart.
Braveheart.
All right. So then we got Black Hat with Chris Hemsworth. Something about getting out of jail. I don't know. Paddington Bear. The Wedding Ringer, which is a comedy, and it's about this guy. What's that guy's name? Kevin Hart. Mm-hmm. And he's like, have you guys heard of it? Or
I've seen the trailer.
Okay.
Actually, yeah.
He's like, he has this business, and there's a lot of these movies out there where it's like these douchebag guys, they make their whole living off like stupid things that would never actually happen in real life, and basically. There's aliens outside. Okay, so basically, he hires himself out to be the best man at weddings for people who have no friends at all, or family members, or just a random coworker or somebody they could find on Craigslist. Mm-hmm. And so this guy, he's like, he has nobody. He needs 8 groomsmen or something? Yeah, 8 groomsmen? Jesus Christ, how many people does his wife know? and that's a comedy. It looks okay.
Yeah, that's not too bad.
The Boy Next Door. I've seen the previews for this with Jennifer Lopez, and she sleeps with this guy, and then she finds out he's underage and he lives next door. Or I don't know if she knew he lived next door, but he's only a teenager. But he looks, he's in real life he's probably 30. So, you know what I mean? So
somebody should give that boy a medal.
She sleeps with him, and then she finds out he's a teenager, and she's like, nobody can know about this. I'll go to jail. And then he becomes obsessed with her, and starts stalking her, kind of.
I don't blame him.
I doubt it'll be that great. Mordecai, stupid Johnny Depp movie. Do you even have to watch movies with Johnny Depp in them anymore?
I stopped a long time.
They're gonna be bad.
In my entire Blu-ray collection, 300 movies, not a single Johnny Depp movie in there.
In my entire movie collection, about 99% Johnny Depp movies.
I bet.
Let's see, what do we got? Nothing good for a while. Timbuktu. I don't know what that is. What is going on out there? Jupiter Ascending. Mila Kunis and Channing Tatum in space. Yeah, I don't know about that.
I don't like Channing Tatum, so I won't be in that movie theater seat. So.
Yeah, I don't care for him, really.
I'm very disappointed that he will be playing Gambit in the next X-Men movie. Yeah, I'm not too happy about
What about Mila Kunis? Mila Kunis fan?
Not really.
Yeah.
I think she's attractive, but other than that, I don't think she has the acting chops.
Seventh Son with Julianne Moore and Jeff Bridges.
I'm tired of these Chosen One movies. I don't like. I'm getting bored with them.
All right, SpongeBob movie. Now, I find this hard to say, but I've only seen maybe 20 or 30 seconds of SpongeBob before. I don't really know.
I used to watch them a lot when I was younger. The older episodes are funny. they made a movie like, I don't know, like back in the early 2000s, I think. SpongeBob movie. Now they're making another one. I don't know if it's a sequel or.
It's just called Out of Water. Where they come onto land. I saw the preview of it.
Yeah.
Not for me. Kingsman: The Secret Service with Colin Firth, Michael Caine, Samuel L. Jackson.
Yeah. That one looks pretty interesting.
I remember it's something about training like assassins or something like that.
It kind of looks almost like the Kick-Ass movies a little bit. Kind of like the directing, the action style almost. But I like the two Kick-Ass films, so I mean I'm kind of looking forward to this one. So. I
remember seeing previews for it like in October of last year. Mm-hmm. I don't really remember obviously much of it, but I remember the previews came out forever ago. 50 Shades of Grey, obviously based on the book. I'll be in theaters day one.
Midnight showing.
8 p.m. showing.
3D release, if you know what the movie's about.
Hot Tub Time Machine 2. On this one, they have to like travel through time, obviously, and they go through like a lot of different eras, and I don't know that it'll have the same magic as the first, but I thought the preview looked alright.
It has all the original cast except for John Cusack, so they're missing one person. I don't know if they replaced him or not.
It also has the guy from Parks and Rec, the guy who plays Ben.
Oh, okay.
Chevy Chase is back.
Nice.
They have a bigger part. Probably not. Let's see. Focus, Will Smith. And I can't remember. I know I've seen the preview.
I haven't seen the preview.
Something about another one where she wants to be taught how to be like an assassin or something. Okay, a veteran grifter takes a young, attractive woman under his wing, but things get complicated when they become romantically involved. So.
Okay.
Chappie?
Chappie, yes, I'm looking
Hugh
forward
Jackman?
to that one.
What's that one about?
Hugh Jackman. It's from the director of District 9 and Elysium.
Oh, yeah.
Wow.
Neil Blomkamp. He's this is his new film. It's basically he makes there's this character who makes a robot who has an artificial intelligence that could actually feel emotion and pain and all this stuff, and it's basically him trying to find his way into the world and trying to adapt, and people viewing, like, I don't know if they want a robot to do that or not. You know,
so
like
is Hugh Jackman the voice?
Hugh Jackman is kind of the voice that this shouldn't be happening, like this is wrong.
No, but I mean the voice of the android.
No, Hugh Jackman is his own character in the movie.
Okay.
Chappie is actually his own robot.
Okay.
It's pretty good. Looks good.
Unfinished Business, Vince Vaughn and Dave Franco. Probably not be that good. Paranormal. They have listed Paranormal Activity coming out in March and being called The Ghost Dimension, but they don't even have a poster yet, so I wouldn't. The plot is unknown at this time. It usually says that for a long time, so I don't know if I would count on that. I would definitely look forward to another Paranormal Activity. Vincent, I'm sure, would love another one.
I stopped after the first one, and even that one was just like decent.
All right, Get Hard with Will Ferrell and Kevin Hart. I think it's where they try to turn Will Ferrell into like a thug. Like,
yeah.
It's not.
Before he goes
it's not
prison.
X-rated.
Yeah. Get Hard.
Furious 7. Obviously, I don't know if this is Paul Walker's final movie. I think it is.
I think it is, yeah.
You know, but I mean, I'm not going to use that to judge it at all. I'll probably see it, but I'm not expecting anything fantastic.
Yeah, I mean, he's had a couple of other movies, like Brick Mansions, I think was one of his.
Fantastic Furious 4. Wait, that's not it. Never mind.
Yeah, Brick Mansions was an okay movie. That was one of his last ones too. So I mean, I'm just judging performances here, whether or not it's his last movie or not.
Yeah. I feel like a lot of people kind of get into that. You know, they let their emotions sway them.
Yeah.
It's not. I mean, obviously, we're not happy that he's dead, but at the same time, it doesn't mean the movie's all of a sudden great. Now, I know this is kind of early. We're at the beginning of January, but I'm just predicting movie of the year here. Okay. Paul Blart 2 or Paul Blart Mall Cop 2.
I think you're right. If it's a little early for it's a little early or late for the Oscar season, but if he doesn't get nominated, I will be furious.
Yeah. Okay, so the first one, I will admit, had its moments. It wasn't great, but it had its funny moments. The one really funny scene with the Band-Aid.
Oh,
He's like got the little Band-Aid, and he's like,
Hello Kitty Band-Aid.
and but now he doesn't even play a mall cop in this one.
Yeah.
They call it Paul Blart Mall Cop, but he's on vacation.
Yeah.
I mean, that enough is to ruin the movie.
Kevin James stopped being funny a long time ago, and now he uses just physical comedy. You know, he's a big guy, so he throws himself around expecting people to laugh, but it gets old real fast. So.
Yeah, I expect that to be another Adam Sandler failure. Okay, now let's talk about probably really going to be the best movie of the year, Avengers Age of Ultron.
Yes.
The preview didn't get me that excited, but I know it's still going to be good.
I heard about the movie before the preview came out. Obviously, everybody heard about it.
You heard of it before the preview?
They knew. Everyone knew.
What websites are you a member of?
Everyone knew that.
Where you get this insider information.
Everyone knew that they were going to do a sequel. I wasn't too excited about it, and I saw the trailer, and it blew me away. I'm super excited for this movie. Hulkbuster versus the Hulk. You finally get to see the battle. I'm pretty sure most of you have been waiting for Iron Man versus Hulk. I'm super excited.
A lot of people. So, is this movie supposed to set up? Basically, because every movie now is a setup for the next movie.
Yeah.
There's never a story of its own. It's this movie gets you ready for the next movie. Is this supposed to be kind of the pre whatever of Captain America 3, where
I'm assuming so,
because they show the Avengers fighting, but it's kind of like, well, why are they fighting? They're gonna get back together in this movie. Yeah. But then they're going to split up, right?
It seems that way.
At some point, they're going to split up.
In the trailer, it shows that a lot of them are butting heads, and it seems like this is going to be a breaking point near the end of this movie to really lead up into the Captain America 3, where they all split sides and they fight against each other.
Now, I'm going to make this prediction.
Yeah.
Hawkeye and Black Widow are both destroyed because they have no powers at all. They would be easily killed by any of the Avengers.
That makes sense.
So, bye, Scarlet. But I think this is a good movie. Looking forward to it. Definitely got to see this one. I don't know we need to go into it too much. Ultron's the bad guy. Or robot. Whatever he is, I don't know.
Watch the trailer. I highly recommend it. If you've seen it already, watch it another 10 times.
Pitch Perfect 2. Sequel to Pitch Perfect. I don't think we need to say any more than that. No. Mad Max Fury Road. After 45 years, we get a sequel. I've never even seen any of the Mad Max movies.
Is it a remake? I think it's a remake. I think it's a reboot. It's got Tom Hardy as Mad Max.
Yeah. San Andreas. Now, I'm confused why they would name the movie this. Obviously, the very popular Rockstar Games Grand Theft Auto San Andreas.
Yeah.
So you're like, wait a minute. It was like a 15-year-old game. They're basing a movie on it? Like, what? No. No, it has nothing to do with the game.
Earthquakes.
Yeah.
Yeah, Earthquakes.
The Rock is like a...
Oh, I actually saw a trailer for this movie.
I haven't seen the trailer, but I've kind of read a lot about it. He's like some sort of superhero in the movie without powers.
Yeah, I went to go see the new Hobbit movie, and this trailer played before it, and I almost wanted to walk out during the trailer. That looked pretty bad. Yeah.
But basically like a earthquake disaster movie.
It's another one of those movies. I think originality has gone out of Hollywood. So.
I just blew my own mind. The San Andreas Fault? Maybe that's where the name came from.
It's actually it's very accurate. Yes.
It makes sense now.
Yes.
I'm sorry, Dwayne The Rock Johnson.
I'm not. I wanted to walk out of your trailer.
Alright, so Insidious Chapter 3, I definitely am looking forward to this one.
I have not seen the second one.
The second one was better than the first.
I heard that.
Or is it the opposite?
I think... I thought we liked the first one better, and then the
Never mind, I'm not looking forward to this.
The second one was kind of off.
Okay.
Never seen any.
Entourage, the movie, right?
Yeah, based on the...
I have never seen the...
HBO series?
I've never seen the show. It says it's a comedy.
It's a cable series.
I doubt it'll be very funny. Jurassic World with Chris Pratt. What are your thoughts?
I actually want to see this movie.
Everybody wants to see it.
That last little snippet from the trailer where he's like running with the Velociraptors.
See, everybody has theorized that he has somehow trained the Velociraptors to work with him to fight the new super dinosaur.
Yeah.
Maybe they're all just running from the dinosaur.
Yeah, that's one of the other theories. Yeah.
Maybe they're all running to something. Just because they aren't actively killing him at the moment doesn't mean they're working together.
Because basically, if they're running away from the dinosaur, if they stop to kill him, they die. So
yeah.
It kind of makes sense.
Or possibly they're his pets. He's nurtured since they were small, and they believe he's the mother.
Maybe. You never know.
There's too many variables to know exactly right now.
Overall, I'm not excited for this movie.
I am excited to watch it, but the trailer to me, I just don't understand a super dinosaur. What? Chris Pratt? What? Like?
Yeah. I mean, I love Chris Pratt, but I don't.
And he's trying to get this like safari look, and it just he needs it to be comedy. I don't think he can pull off the serious roles. I think he should make a Parks and Rec movie. That would be good.
I think the movie's gonna look great, whether or not it's gonna be great or not. I don't know.
Now, I did not hear of this. The Transporter Legacy, a reboot of the Transporter series.
Because that needed a reboot.
Because they were so fantastic.
The first one was good.
And they made 3 already with the legendary Jason Statham.
Legendary.
Like I like Jason Statham, but the Transporter movies, especially the third one, was pretty ridiculous. Yeah. Now they're rebooting it.
Is he going to be in it? Who's in it?
Well, I don't think they'd call it a reboot if he was going to be the character.
Well, I mean, I
they
don't
just
know.
call it 4.
Okay. Makes sense.
No, I don't know.
That'd be good.
Ed Skrein? I don't know. Ted 2. We talked about this already. I wasn't a fan of first Ted. I didn't think it was all that funny. You guys seem to like it.
Yeah, it's definitely a brand of comedy. If you're not a fan of Seth MacFarlane, you're not gonna like.
See, I seem to like his TV shows, but not his movies.
I think they play out better in TV shows because of cartoons. You can do a lot more. I think it's really dumbed down for movies, but I still thought it was funny.
And he even still did the voices too. Like,
yeah.
The bear was Peter's voice. What?
Essentially, yeah.
Why? All right, now another one I think we're kind of excited about: Terminator Genisys.
I'm intrigued.
I watched the trailer. I'll watch it because it's called Terminator. It's got another CGI naked Arnold.
That's the only reason to see it.
But you had some more insight into what it was about exactly.
Yeah, it's kind of confusing. They're going back and forth in time a lot. They're basically going back to the first one again. The Terminator's back. They're sending Kyle Reese from the first one back to the first movie again, but Sarah Connor's there. But now Arnold Schwarzenegger's there already. Like, it's weird. And he's the good guy in that movie. And then he fights the other Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Is the T-1000 in it as well?
Yeah, from the first one. Yeah.
So do they actually go back and like the guy's like the Galleria? And they're like, yeah, he's at the Galleria. And then he's like in there, and the other guy, Edward Furlong, he's like, dude, the cop's scoping you out.
Yeah.
And then like another guy comes in though, that wasn't in the original movie, and then he like kills him, John Connor.
I love Terminator 2. That is one of my all-time favorite movies. And my fear with this movie is that it's going to erase what happened in the first and second one. That's my fear.
Yeah, Terminator 2 is great.
Because it seems like it's going to start doing that. But.
All right. Magic Mike XXL. That's enough about that. Minions. It actually, I don't know. They don't talk, but it looks funny.
Yeah.
Okay, Ant-Man. We talked about Ant-Man. I'm not excited. Nobody's too excited.
Yeah, not really.
Except Vincent.
I just said I wasn't.
Poltergeist. I don't know if this is a remake or what. It's only rated PG-13. Sam Rockwell.
I like Sam Rockwell.
Who's that?
He was in Iron Man 2. He played the bad guy. Like, not the
Oh.
bad guy. Played Justin Hammer.
The Fantastic Four. There's been a lot of controversy about this. They're going to have a black guy.
Yeah, they made it the Human Torch African American. It's a big. I'm not looking forward to it. It's gonna be a found footage movie. What I've heard.
What?
Yeah.
It's gonna be a what?
A found footage movie.
Oh.
I think there's the rumors have changed a lot on that one.
And Dr. Doom is a hacker. He's a nerd behind a desk. That's what Dr. Doom is. If you want to watch a movie like that, you go right ahead. I will not be there.
He's like, I am Dr. Doom.
Exactly.
Oh shit! That guy's username is Dr. Doom.
His username is Doom. That's it. And it's.
Have they showed a trailer for that?
No.
Sinister 2. I haven't seen the first one.
Me neither.
Hitman 47. Haven't seen the first one. This is already number 47. I missed the other 46. That's not true.
That's not true.
Everest, Keira Knightley, Jake Gyllenhaal. It sounds like that movie with Stallone. Cliffhanger.
Yeah.
Hotel Transylvania 2. I haven't got to the first one yet. The Intern. Didn't they just make that movie? Oh, that was The Internship.
Yep.
All right. Now that we're getting further into the year, you know, they have less info on movies. Vacation. I'm skeptical that this will really come out, but it's about Rusty, and Ed Helms plays Rusty.
I feel like Ed Helms is going to overact a lot in that movie.
I feel like Ed Helms is cancer, except for in The Office.
Yeah. He's headlining this movie, so I don't know. I'm a little worried.
Now this one could be good. Scouts versus zombies. The Boy Scouts fight the zombies.
It could
obviously.
be good.
Look, I got my zombie badge.
It could be good in an alternate universe. Where bad movies are good.
Spectre, that's the new 008.
That is the new James
How are
Bond
they only on
007.
number 7? And there's been at least 40 Bonds and 45 Bond movies.
007 is a code name.
Oh,
James Bond
okay.
is a code name.
Oh.
So like Daniel Craig's actual character name could be like Steven Ladderberg or something like that. And then he goes into the thing. He goes into the program, and now his name is James Bond 007. And that basically goes out. That changes with every character.
Friday the 13th. I feel doubtful that'll really come out.
Yeah.
Dated November 13th, but
Yeah.
it's in here. Hunger Games, Mockingjay Part 2. I've never seen any of those. Untitled Christmas Eve Project. It's untitled. We're getting towards the end here. There's a few we still want to talk about. Star Wars Episode 7, The Force Awakens.
Yes.
I am ashamed to admit it, but I really don't know the Star Wars movies. I don't ever watch them. I really don't even know the story. I mean, I kind of know the characters. And I remember I watched the Episode 1, and it was terrible. But the first 3 were, like, kind of the more boring part of the story. 7, obviously, is going to be a sequel to 6.
Or if you want to count those out, I guess Star Wars Episode 4, A New Hope, is the actual original Star Wars. So I like to not count the prequels at all. I like to stick with A New Hope, The Return of the Jedi, and The Empire Strikes Back. I probably got those out of order, maybe, but those are my original. So
the question is, will this one be as hated as 1, 2, and 3? Will it be better?
I hope it will be better. It has J.J. Abrams behind it. It looks good already. I'm super excited. That trailer almost made me cry. It looks real good.
I did cry.
Yeah, did you?
I haven't seen it. Okay, Mission Impossible 5. You know, I said this before. Think what you will about Tom Cruise. Amazing actor. Like, I love so many of his movies.
Really?
Yeah. I thought 4 was pretty good. The ridiculous crash where he lived, that was stupid.
I'm not a huge Tom Cruise fan. I recently watched
you are Satan.
Live, Die, Repeat, Edge of Tomorrow.
That movie was good.
It was a great movie. I will admit. I think Tom Cruise has made his return,
Okay.
but it was most likely that character in it.
Okay, tell me 2 bad Tom Cruise movies.
Every single one of them.
You just said you like Live,
Except
Die,
for Edge
Repeat.
of Tomorrow.
Live, Die, Repeat, Edge of Tomorrow, Blunt, Cruise.
I feel he plays the same guy in every movie. He plays himself. And in Edge of Tomorrow, I felt he doesn't play...
Amazing, sexy, beautiful, charismatic, funny, midget.
5 words that describe Tom Cruise.
I won't see this in theaters, but Kung Fu Panda 3.
Jack Black.
Dirty Grandpa. That's such a strange name. And I think that's it. That's it for what they have listed for 2015. So, for me, I'm looking forward to Age of Ultron. If a vacation movie really came out, I'd be so happy. They've got Chevy Chase and Beverly D'Angelo listed as being in it.
Yeah.
There's been rumors that it's going to be a TV show. So, it's been kind of going around as rumors for the last year or 2, or maybe longer. I've been hearing about them. Big Vacation fan, of the original 4 that all have Chevy Chase.
Yeah.
I would definitely look forward to that, although I think it would be subpar when it came out. They can't... I just love that, 80s, 70s, 80s comedies that, a lot of those guys did.
And they try and do the same style of comedy today, and for some reason it just doesn't work.
Yeah. For some reason, comedy has changed. All right, what are you looking forward to?
I am mostly looking forward to Age of Ultron and Star Wars. I really hope Star Wars is really good. Hopefully they pick it out of the park.
Yeah. I'm looking forward to Age of Ultron, Spectre, Star Wars, and Boy Scouts vs. Zombies.
Okay, jeez, every movie. All right, now let's just quickly, before we wrap this up, what's going to be worse, Taken 3 or Paul Blart 2?
I believe Paul Blart 2. I will actually go see Taken 3 in theaters just because I have to see what they're going to do with this.
Between those two, yeah, Paul Blart 2. Taken 3 just looks really good. And I just want to see it. It does. The trailer looks really epic. I'm not going to lie.
Oh. I honestly, I think they're going to be equally bad. So
Equally bad?
I can't vote for the bigger pile of crap, so.
That is Liam Neeson you're talking about.
Alright, sorry Liam.
Jesus.
You could have done Taken on a Plane 2. What's that called?
Non-stop?
Non-stop. The movie ended! Alright, well thanks for watching guys. If you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up.